You ever wonder why you're losing your clients? And it's not the reason you think. It's not because your prices are too high, your quality is low, or your competition is just that much better. It's the number one reason people leave programs, they leave companies, they leave the services they have is because of the lack of communication. Think about it. How many times have you ever had a service and they changed on you because they didn't really communicate very well that they were changing on you? They just sent you like a hidden email that you didn't even find, and then once you found it, you was pissed off that they didn't communicate this better to you, and you decided to go to another person or another service company, even though the other company might not be as good as the one you just had. But because they did not communicate well with you, you found yourself leaving. So this is the number one reason why. All right, so what you have to do is make sure you over communicate with your client. Okay, this could be either, if you are in a clinician coaching, it could be text messaging, it could be check-in calls, it could just be make sure you speak in their proper language and make sure the language that you're speaking that they understand. Okay, everyone has a communication language. You must find your client's communication language and stay in that lane. But overall, your job, your goal, your ultimate thing is service. In order for you to service someone, you must communicate with them. The lack of communication is the number one problem most companies are having to be able to retain their clientele. Okay, because when a customer becomes frustrated, they become frustrated because they are lacking communication. You are not communicating what you want to them, and they do not understand it, so they are not going to stay down. So once you communicate with them, have an emotional tie-in with them, and they will stick with you and they'll be more invested with you. Leave your comments below of how do you communicate with your patients and how has this been successful for you. Take care.